What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again with another Manchester City video, where today we're going to be doing the preview of Man City's home game against AFC Bournemouth in the Premier League, where I feel like it's Rayan Cherki time again. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you want to support my channel, then do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SofaScore. SofaScore is a very highly rated app who's going to keep you guys up to date with all the latest football scores from around the grounds. They'll keep you up to date with the latest match information, they'll keep you up to date with the latest statistics, the latest team news, and so much more. Not just limited to football scores and information, it's got you guys covered for all the sports that you want to go and follow, all in one place, all in one app. As I said, it is a very highly rated app. It is free to download, and anyone that does download using my link in the description or the QR code on screen does help to support the future content created here on my channel. Match information: this game taking place at the Etihad Stadium for Premier League match day number 10 on Sunday, 2nd of November 2025, with a 4:30 PM GMT kickoff time, with the game being broadcast live in the UK on Sky Sports. Anybody heading to the match, do enjoy yourselves and do have a great time. So, City last played AFC Bournemouth at home back in May of this year. We won that game by 3-1. It saw Manchester City go down to 10 men and Bournemouth go down to 10 men. Mateo Kovacic was sent off for City that afternoon, and Lewis Cook was sent off for AFC Bournemouth. So, AFC Bournemouth, formed in 1899, led by manager Andy Iraola, doing a cracking job there at Bournemouth, find themselves second in the Premier League and very much going under the radar, unnoticed. They're a very, very good team who are very difficult to beat. Played 9 games in the Premier League, won 5 of them, drawn 3, lost only 1 game in the Premier League this season. That came in August away from home when Bournemouth took on Liverpool. That finished 4-2 to Liverpool. In between that game and this game, there's been some real good results there for Bournemouth, including a real good away win at Tottenham Hotspur. Recently picked up a draw against Crystal Palace, 3 all away from home. Bournemouth probably should have won that game as well, 2-0 up in that match. They beat Nottingham Forest at the weekend in their last game at home by 2-0. They're a very good team, and this will not be easy for Manchester City. So, having a look at the Bournemouth dangers, and for me, Antoine Semenyo, incredible player. Great winger, great pace, strong, exposes high lines. Manchester City are going to have to focus, double up on him and keep him quiet. Got other good attacking threats as well, including Kluivert, Tavernier. They're dangers in attack. Petrovic, a decent keeper. I like Sensi at the back as well. He's a good player. Now, in terms of injury news, only one player could be missing for Bournemouth from this game, and that's striker Evanilson, who could also be fit and make the squad. Waiting for further updates on him. Question is, if he is fit, is he fit enough to start this game? We'll see. Now, I'm expecting Bournemouth to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Will more than likely at times go towards a 4-5-1, and they'll probably look for one or the other in terms of their wingers. Either Tavernier or Semenyo wants to get forward to try and help support striker either Evanilson if he's fit to start, or Krupi is the backup. So Petrovic in goal, Jimenez at the right hand side, Trafford on the left hand side, with Milicevic starting as their centre-back alongside Sensi. In midfield, you've got Scott, Adams, and I expect Kluivert to be sitting behind striker Krupi or Evanilson. Tavernier on one side, Semenyo on the other. Now, for Manchester City, formed in 1894, led by manager Pep Guardiola, find ourselves 5th in the Premier League. We'd won 8 of our last 11 games with 2 draws and a loss in all competitions. That loss came last weekend against Aston Villa in the Premier League, in our last Premier League game, by 1-0. So it's important here that City try and get back to winning ways in their next Premier League match after suffering a loss. Now, we did beat Swansea City midweek in the EFL Cup by 3-1. We were 1-0 behind in that game, managed to come back and win the game by 3-1. We won our last home game by 2-0 against Everton 2 weeks ago in the Premier League as well. And this game does start the first of 3 consecutive home games that Man City have. So AFC Bournemouth on Sunday. We follow that up with a game midweek against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League at the Etihad Stadium. And then before we hit another international break, we will host Liverpool at the Etihad next weekend. Now, in terms of injury news, Rodri is training. could make the squad for this game. I don't think he'll start. Rayan Ait-Nouri, Nico, Gonzalez and Khusanov all fit for Manchester City. Kovacic did have a knock, so he could miss out. Erling Haaland also had a knock midweek, so missed the game against Swansea. I'd be very, very surprised if he misses this game. So I'm expecting City to go with a 4-1-4-1 formation. I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. I'm going Donnarumma in goal. Back four made up of Matheus, Nunes, Ruben Diaz, Josko, Gvardiol and Nico O'Reilly. So Nico O'Reilly coming back into the squad. For me, I think he's looked the most consistent and the most solid for City on that left-hand side. So he starts for me. With Rodri potentially being absent, Nico Gonzalez has to be one of the first players on the team sheet. Looked very impressive midweek. Seems to be over his injury. He starts for me. I also go with Bernardo Silva to try and provide a bit more depth and a bit more quality and ability to knock the ball around in City's midfield, alongside Rayan Cherki, who can also do that. Very impressive midweek. He deserves to start this game. Question is, are we going to find ways to bring in players like Omar Marmoush, because he could play on the right or on the left? I think City are going to stick, though, with Savinho and Doku. Savinho, I think he'll start this game ahead of Oscar Bobb. I think Jeremy Doku will start, scored, of course, midweek, so with his pace, I think he can cause some problems. If it's not going to be Doku, I'd definitely be going with Omar Marmoush, and I'm going Erling Haaland up top, and I'm sure some of you guys will disagree with that, but I'm just trying to second guess Pep Guardiola. It's not easy, but that's what I think he's going to go with. So Oscar Bobb for me didn't do enough against Swansea to start this game, so he misses out. Omar Marmoush unlucky to miss out from this game. I'd still give him a good 20 or 30 minutes from the bench and say to him, if he can score and assist in that time, then he will start midweek against Borussia Dortmund. Competitions for places in particular in Man City's attacking line now is very much heating up. If you're not going to be scoring or assisting in the games that you do get them starts in, don't expect to start the next game. And even if you are scoring and assisting, you still may miss out because competition's just that good at Manchester City right now. John Stones also in contention, could start this game. Question is, though, if he does, who's going to miss out? Will it be Matheus Nunes, Ruben Diaz? Will it be Josko Gvardiol? Nico O'Reilly could end up missing out, so Josko Gvardiol goes to the left-hand side and John Stones starts. We'll see. I think City always look like they have more attacking finesse about them, though, when Nico O'Reilly starts. So for me, I'd start him in this game. So, turn to my score prediction. I think it's going to be a pretty similar game to midweek, to be honest. I'm going 3-1 Manchester City. I think Bournemouth will score first and early through Savinho. I think Haaland will score later in the first half. We'll go into half-time 1-1 and level. And I think Manchester City will pick up a couple of goals in the last, 15-20 minutes of this game. I'm going Marmoush to come off the bench, make the difference, score the next goal. And I'm going Phil Foden to come off the bench as well and make something happen. A super sub game. Could be a close game, this one, so don't take it for granted. Don't think, it's Bournemouth at home, we're going to win this game. You go with that mentality, we'll be dropping points. Could lose this game. We don't want to do what Tottenham Hotspur did against Bournemouth, take them for granted. We've got to turn up, play the best of our ability to win this game. Anything short of that, anything other than a 10 out of 10 performance here from City, they'll drop points. Bournemouth are a good team. We've got to take them serious. We've got to play our game. We've got to execute our game plan to perfection to pick up the 3 points. We've got home advantage. We've got to make it count. And to be honest, if we want to try and win the Premier League, I'm looking at these home games against Bournemouth, against Liverpool before the international break. Realistically, it's got to be 6 points because Arsenal will be all over that if not. So if we want to win the Premier League come May, got to win this game. Big game. In terms of my betting tips, I do think it's going to be both teams to score. I fancy Rayan Cherki making something to happen, so I'd back him in a double to score or assist any time. And alternatively with Bournemouth, I fancy Antoine Semenyo to make something happen as well. So I'm going for him to score and assist any time, along with Rayan Cherki as a little double as my betting tip. Now, next up for Man City, we take on Borussia Dortmund at home in the Champions League on Wednesday. Then it's Liverpool next Sunday at home for our next Premier League game. Bournemouth, they're going to be taking on Aston Villa away from home next Sunday. Another difficult game on the road for them. Now, last note, I will be back with another live watch-along. I'll be going live on Sunday at 4 p.m. GMT. I'll have the link out to that live stream later on today for you to go and set your reminders for. So I will see you over there, and I'd appreciate anybody dropping in on the stream. We have fun on the stream. So that has been today's preview. Please do leave a thumbs up. It lets me know that you are enjoying the videos. Also, don't forget as well to get your thoughts in the comments below, including your your score and team prediction for this game. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. I'm going to keep you guys up to date every single day with all the latest City content here on YouTube. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. Now less than 900 subs away from 48,000 subscribers, making some serious gains. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links are in the description too if you want to go and follow me on my X, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SofaScore. I'll see you all again for the live watch along on Sunday. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.